On this week's episode of Nerds Talking the Podcast, the nerds talk about the standard American diet. Do you eat it? Are you healthy? Do you follow the food pyramid? Do we? We'll let you know. Also, we review the movie Blackberry. Blackberry phones, remember those? With the keypads, with the little click, 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 click? That movie's fantastic. And we'll let you know all about it. And finally, text messages. Do you get them? Randomly? Spam? Respond back? How about emails and phone calls about your insurance for your car? We get them, and we got some good stories for you. Oh, we can't forget about Laura's 90-second rant about needing a passport. That's right, she hates traveling. Or paying for a passport. You'll find out. All that and more on Nerds Talking the Podcast. Now start the show.
Nerds Talking, the podcast.
Yo, we talk about lightsabers, stunning your TV screens, what you want to stream, everything beyond your dreams. Want to talk about movies, sports, or even politics? Go ahead and tune into us, we'll give you all of it. Whatever you're debating, Xbox or PlayStation, Marvel or DC, Mac or PC. Teraflops when the movie drops, gigabytes, chips, RAM, no matter what it is, we got all of it. Welcome to the show.
Nerds Talking, the podcast. Welcome to Nerds Talking the Podcast. I'm here with Carlos, Johnny, Laura, and I'm Lafayette. Welcome to the show, another episode of Nerds Talking the Podcast. Johnny, hey Johnny, are you sad?
Yes.
Get over it. Carlos, are you sad?
That's pretty. All right, thanks.
Not currently.
Well,
Not
all
currently.
right. And Laura, are you sad?
Maybe, maybe not.
And what would make you not sad?
Well, I can tell you what will make you sad. The standard American diet.
Segue.
We have a
Wow.
winner. We have a winner.
That's a
The
horrible
standard
segue.
American diet. Good one. Good. That's where we're starting our show off with the standard American diet. And Johnny, you're sad, all right. You're sad. You're sad.
Well, let's find out, because I wanted to poll the group here and see how many of us are indeed sad or eating the standard American diet. So a couple of stats for you. A 2010 report from the National Cancer Institute said that 3 out of 4 Americans don't eat a single piece of fruit in a given day. How
Okay.
many of us fall into that?
I guess.
So the question is, do you have a piece of fruit a day?
No,
Have
No.
you ate any fruit today?
I did have an apple today.
Oh, the doctor will stay away today.
Yeah.
Johnny, is fruit part of your diet?
Yeah, I had some ice cream earlier.
I was gonna say. Fruit,
Yeah.
I was gonna say fruit
Was it
shaped candy.
strawberry?
No.
Lafayette, what about you?
Today, no. Nope.
I did.
Nope.
I had watermelon this morning.
Mm.
Okay, nearly 9 out of 10 don't reach the minimum recommended daily intake of vegetables, which I think is 3 to 4 servings.
What? Wrong panel.
Everyone around is silent.
I know what Johnny does. Johnny sucks
How much
himself
longer
off.
is this conversation going to go
Johnny
on?
calls it.
Prove that I
Johnny calls
suck
it-
at eating.
I feel like I'm in my doctor's office.
Johnny
How
calls
often
his
do you
ice
work out?
cream. Johnny
How
buys.
much do you weigh? I'm like,
You know, you could buy like the green powder you can make for drinks, and it's supposed to get all your daily greens of the day. You ever see that? It's like superfood.
Yeah, I bought
yeah, I have
of it.
some of
Yeah,
that.
they
Yeah,
taste
Johnny-
like shit.
Johnny sprinkles that shit on ice cream or fucking
Mhm.
candy.
Hey, you get it in where you can. You get it in where you can. All right,
All right.
so
Next question. Oh my god.
all right. So the standard American diet consists of a couple of different categories. This is what most Americans eat pretty much on the daily basis. So fried foods. This is chicken nuggets, French fries, chips, donuts, all that kind of stuff. How many of you eat that on a regular basis?
Well, I had chips today.
Me too.
Yeah, that's about the extent of that, though. I did have chips today.
Oh, so did
Johnny?
I.
Wow, we're like brothers.
I know. Maybe we were eating chips at the same time.
Maybe we're related.
Did you guys just become best friends?
What hand
John
were
is
you
no
eating
longer
your
going to
chips with?
punch you in the face.
My right hand.
I will,
So I can
I-
keep
I
my
will
left hand
not.
free for you when you sit
I'm
to
not
my
going to punch
left.
you with my chip hand. How about that?
There you go.
All right. Next category: grain-based desserts, cookies, cakes, etc., etc. So any dessert made with flour.
Oh, I did not have a cookie today, but I did have one yesterday.
This one's mine. I'm like, yep, I pretty much eat something grain-based dessert every flippin' day.
I feel like my answer doesn't reflect that question because I'll fuck that question up. So
You
yeah,
are a grain.
not only did I eat some donuts, but last week for National Donut Day, Yelp put out a review, and it said that there's this donut shop just outside of Sacramento in Rockland, and it was USA's best donut. So I was like,
it's a high endorsement. Who doesn't need to
Hold
check
on,
that
time
out?
out. Was that the name of the place or was that the rating?
that was a rating.
Okay.
Number one, numero uno is Rockland
wow.
donut and cinnamon. So I was like, well, I got to check this out because my daughter's appointments aren't too far from Rockland. So I went there, stood an hour in line. Pretty fucking good.
An
Might
hour?
be, yeah. I mean,
It was National Donut Day though.
The line, it was probably like 11, and the line was 50 people deep the whole time I was there. They're open from like 5 a.m. to 3. And
were they giving away free donuts for Donut Day or something?
they were not. They were taking money though, for sure.
So when you call
they're number one. So
when you call the
Yeah.
hospital for an appointment, do you request to be in Rockland?
in Roseville, that's where that's where the pediatric area
Got
is.
it. So you're close enough.
Yeah. It took me
like the way
about
you
15
think.
minutes to get there, 1 hour to wait, and then 30 seconds to eat donuts.
That's it. I know. Look at you.
So in relation to Laura's question, so I had a dozen of these donuts and I didn't finish them all.
Wait, time out. You
In a
had a
day?
dozen of these donuts? How
I
big
bought
are these
I bought a
donuts?
dozen
But how many did you eat?
for
of
the family.
Wow.
For the
For the
family.
How many?
family.
How
For the
many did you
familia.
eat?
How many did you eat of the
eat?
12? I'm gonna guess. Let me guess. I'm gonna go
Okay,
9.
go ahead.
I'm gonna go
9. Holy
6.
shit.
No,
I'm gonna
Three.
go
three.
6.
Three.
Wait, I
Because I
had
feel like I could easily have eaten 6.
I had leftover donuts.
How
Which
many
means-
left over?
Yeah.
Probably
Come on.
like 4. So they gave me a baker's dozen. I had
Oh.
about 3. The wife had about 2. The baby had about a half. So I know these numbers aren't adding up. Anyways,
Not even close. It's 5.5. And then the
So-
4 you ate still leaves us with
Huh.
extra 4 donuts.
I might have had more. Anyways, so I have this recipe for donut pudding. You take leftover donuts, you mix it with sugar, eggs, vanilla, and I think that's it.
Oh,
And then
I saw this.
Then I smoked it for
Yeah,
half an hour.
Smoked it?
You
God.
smoke pudding?
Yeah,
I
it
saw
was
this. I did. I saw
tasty.
this.
So
yeah.
so I no. So when you ask, did you have a donut? I kind of bumped it up a notch. I fucking took leftover donuts. I fucking mixed more shit in there, and then I baked it, and then I ate that shit. So
when people ask, "Did you have a donut?" your response is, "No, I had diabetes."
yeah.
Well, it also
Lord.
means that you had the next category in the sad diet, which
Already?
is
Wow.
high fat dairy.
God damn it, Johnny.
So
Ugh.
that's the milk and egg custard, basically. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Johnny, that sounds fucking delicious. And it totally sounds like
was.
something that I would order, because if it's weird like that, like, oh, it's a smoked dessert. I'm ordering that. There is no way I'm not ordering that.
So now remember, this is the standard American diet, and Johnny's just proven that he's a real American. That's how I look at it.
America.
America. What's next?
All right. Next category, processed foods. So anything that comes in a bag, in a box, anything
I mean,
frozen.
that is
I eat a lot
America.
of frozen food.
Yeah, that's
I mean, process is
who doesn't.
because like technically like frozen green beans is processed, but it's still pretty healthy.
I'm the lesser evil.
I mean, that's not the kind of process I'm eating, but I'm just saying technically frozen green beans is processed.
What is it? What's your common processed food you buy? Is it frozen pizza? Is it frozen like nuggets? Is it
Yeah.
what's
Everything.
but
Yeah.
what's the one that like you find yourself the most buying and stuff it in the fridge? Because it's convenient, but you know, you like it.
I get a lot of shit from Trader Joe's because their freezer section
Yes,
is
Trader
awesome.
Joe's. Yes,
Or
yes,
just like
yes.
weird food you can just shove in your freezer for when I don't feel like cooking.
And doesn't it feel
But
healthier because it's from Trader Joe's? It just
it does. I don't know that it is, but it definitely does feel healthier. We do eat a lot of frozen pizza because I mean it's the easiest, most delicious meal that you could make.
Interesting. Pasta's easier. Probably better.
But it's
Carlos?
not frozen. I gotta cook it.
Oh, you could buy
Yeah.
at Trader Joe's. You could buy frozen
Oh.
pasta. Yeah, and you throw it in the like
In the
oven,
skillet,
and it's
yeah.
done. Yeah, it's done like in 5 minutes. Yeah. Carlos, what's your go-to frozen food?
Oh,
Oh,
corn dog.
oh, this motherfucker
Ooh,
doesn't have
I
corn
do
dogs.
like a corn dog.
And you know how you can buy the box of like 40?
Oh yeah, at
Dude,
Costco.
he thinks the zombie apocalypse is coming. Like how many corn dogs he has.
Do you
Damn.
microwave or do you put them
Oh,
in
he,
the
he
oven,
microwaves
Carlos?
he microwaves them.
Ugh,
Yeah.
it's so much better when you put them in the
You got an
oven. I mean,
oven
You can
because
half
they
and half
take
it, right? So microwave it for a minute and then you toast
then you
it.
toast it. Then you toast it.
Yeah, buddy.
Because all you really want is the crispy outside.
yeah, they're
you know?
crispy outside.
Yeah, and
And
then
that crispy end at the very bottom.
yeah, wow, we are
Mm.
horrible people when it comes to diets. Carlos,
Well,
he's
and
shaking
then
his head though. Hold on, I think he's a connoisseur of corn dogs. So let him break it down. He's the fucking Gordon Ramsay here.
What about it? What about corn dog?
Oh, fuck off. Next one, Laura. Or like
processed meats.
Gordon would say, "You fucking muppet." Processed meat.
Processed meats
Oh, yeah,
like
corn
corn,
dog.
dogs, bacon, deli meats, etc., etc. Next one is red meat, and then refined grains like white pasta, white flour, and then sugar sweetened beverages, most often soda.
Oh
So,
man, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
no.
are
drink
we
soda.
sad?
Well, yeah, I don't drink soda,
I
so
don't
I
drink
win.
soda.
I don't drink soda.
Yeah.
I do it. I mean, I'll have a diet soda every once in a while, but not often.
Soda's
Refined
probably
grains. I mean,
soda's
who
the
doesn't?
worst thing you can drink. It really is the worst thing you can
It's
drink.
disgusting.
It's just so bad for
my
you.
husband's addicted. It's awful.
I mean, I have a cousin that he literally pisses rocks because he can't stop drinking soda. And it's like, dude, just stop drinking the soda. You'll stop having to shove rocks down your dick. Like, well, I wouldn't say shove them because
Are you talking about kidney stones or
yeah.
or is he got a weird sex thing going on?
Shoves gravel in there when no one's looking.
A gravel dick.
When he sees like construction workers on the side of the street and he sees a pile of gravel, he just starts getting at it.
You guys using this?
Fuck some gravel. Excuse me, sir. Horrible. Yeah, no, we're all sad. As a matter of fact, I would say like 40% of America's sad. And the sad
more.
part is anyone that's gone overseas knows in Europe that they're not sad.
They're
not
so
sad.
beautiful.
Thin.
And it's all just because they're thin.
It's they're thin and they don't eat a bunch of garbage. Nothing over there is necessarily there's no processed shit over there.
And
I mean, there is just not as much.
It
Like
depends where you're at. Yeah.
When I was in
Ethiopia,
Budapest,
close enough.
like everyone, even like if their face wasn't that pretty, everyone had like a great body because they're walking everywhere, you know. So they're walking 5, 6, 7 miles a day.
Yep.
Or 10 kilometers, probably.
Doing 10
I don't know the
kilos.
math on that.
So we all need to live in a city like New York and just walk everywhere every day.
You would flourish there
I
because
would
you're
love
an
New York.
asshole.
Oh, I'm such a New Yorker. Oh,
You
yeah.
would.
I'm
You
walking
definitely have a New
here.
York
I'm
vibe.
walking over here. I'm sad over here. I process my life over here. Everything's over here. No matter what. I end it with that no matter what I'm talking about. Did you watch the game? I watched it over here. Over here? Where? Like, you idiot. Oh, yeah. What else you got, Laura, about this sad world of food?
That more than 40% of Americans eat this kind of diet. It's looking more like 70 to 80% of us eat this diet. And this is why Americans are fat as fuck and we all have heart problems. And yeah, we're all sad.
Okay. I think, and the sad part is That is the reason why everybody's fat. That is the only reason why people are fat. It's just this crap you eat. It's a processed food you eat. It really is. If you ate less processed food and more natural, healthy fruits and
Whole
vegetables.
Foods.
Exactly.
Who the fuck can afford to eat at the Whole Foods? That's what I want to know.
Whole Foods is crazy expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's stupid. They're not giving me Amazon deals, motherfuckers. Here's the food pyramid. So, food pyramid, top of the pyramid. Anybody knows top of the pyramid?
Fats and sugar. Fats and sugar.
What? No. Well, yeah. What is that? That's so weird. The picture they have for fats and sugar is so odd. But it is. It's fats, oils, and sugar. Top of the food pyramid. What is second? Johnny?
Dairy and egg. Oh, sorry.
No, you got one. There's two groups, though.
Dairy and meat.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Correct. Those are all in the second group. Third group. Carlos, what is in the third group?
Legumes.
What?
Legumes.
Legumes.
Did you say legumes?
Grains.
No.
Fruits and vegetables.
You say chicken. Just chicken. Just chickens.
Fruits and vegetables.
It's fruits and vegetables.
Oh.
All right, and the bottom is grains.
Grains.
Oh, grains.
I love how
Where legumes at?
You're supposed to have. You're
I
supposed
think
to
they're in
have.
fruits and vegetables, or maybe in dairy or meat.
You're supposed to have 6 to 11 servings of bread, cereal, pasta, about 2 to 4 servings of fruits and vegetables. Use, and it's at the very top. Use sparingly, if at all, fats, oils, and sweets. And I watched a nutritionist on YouTube. He had a good one. He said, quit sugar cold turkey for 2 weeks. You'll never crave sugar after that. And you will lose so much weight so fast. He said that.
Yes to that, but not to the first part.
Well, it's more like trying to curve your want for sugar. That if you don't have it for 2 weeks, he says what your body does is doesn't crave it anymore. You won't feel so dehydrated if you drink plenty of water while doing it. And your body will just start absorbing all its own sugar / fat from its body to get what it needs, and then you'll lose weight like it's nothing.
How do you avoid
I believe that.
sugar?
Like going.
That's the hard part.
Sugar in it.
It's hard to avoid
Everything.
sugar unless you only eat
Salt.
meat.
Whole
Well, I was say,
foods.
yeah, you're right. Meat, vegetables. Like Carlos basically got it right. Things that more or less have salt or just water-based food, right? That's it.
Mhm.
Other than that,
Butter chestnuts.
you can't. Yep, you can't avoid
Legumes. Like you just throw out
What the fuck are
random words.
legumes.
Beans, you moron.
Legumes. What the fuck?
No, I mean that's basically like doing the keto diet, like because
Yeah.
you have to cut out the carbs, and because the carbs will turn into sugars, which turn into fat.
Yep, pretty much.
And that's what people say, that the pyramid is actually really jacked, because we should not be
Should be
eating that many
inverted.
carbs a day. Not inverted, but
yeah. It should be it should be second on the. It should be right underneath the fats and sugars. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
And the bottom should actually be the fruits and vegetables. Yeah. So wait,
Gotta get your mind out of the gutter.
Just put your hand there.
you can't see what they're doing, but they're basically they want me to do what my cousin does to gravel with their hands. They're horrible people. And food.
So
pyramid.
so it's that old like childhood thing, right, where you interlock or you put your hands
Are
together.
you still talking about with your hands?
Yeah. So you put your hands together, and then you put it into your
everything.
friend's hands, and then you open it up.
Yeah.
And when I first saw that shit, I was like, "Oh my god!"
I
vagina.
am watching you guys, and I still don't understand. So I don't think our listeners.
So I'm gonna
are...
go like this.
Just
I'm gonna
watch.
go like
Okay,
this.
Carlos
everyone.
goes like this.
everybody
and then
please-
when you open it
yeah.
up, there's a vagina.
There's a vagina.
It's
At
Listen,
least to us.
This is a bit. This is not a
Preteens.
visual show.
It's
For
a
heaven's sakes.
diamond, basically. It makes a diamond,
Ah.
Yeah.
and the diamond is the vagina. Got it.
And is it natural?
It's
or
Brazilian. It's
Is it
Brazilian.
lab based? Is it a lab based diamond? Or is it...
I'll tell you, I freaked the fuck out. I was
That
like,
got me.
I didn't know you could just make vaginas.
yeah, you can. No, you can.
Spoiler,
Can
you
now.
can't.
2 hands. Oh,
Not a
Dr.
real
Needs. Oh my goodness. Anyway, all right. So there you go, people. That is the standard American diet. Follow it if you want to be obese. And
Like us.
yeah. And I
You
think
have any? If you want any tips, just
it's it's crazy though when
He'll
you think
send you that
Yeah.
donut pudding recipe.
yeah, the donut pudding.
So who's willing to give up?
Give up
Who's
sugar?
willing to give up sugar for 2 weeks?
Not me.
Oh, I could do it.
Nope.
I've
Not-
done it before when I did keto. It's just, I mean, I don't know what that person on YouTube was
But how
talking
long
about
do you give it
I
up
was
for? 2 hours? 2
no,
days?
I mean, because it
2
takes
weeks?
I can
about
you know what?
it takes about 2 weeks to get into ketosis, and then once you start eating the high fat, no carb diet, I mean, you start losing the weight.
That didn't make any
But-
sense to me when I heard about that. Like the high fat, like bacon is a big deal about it, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, animal fats are a great source for when you do keto. It's just when you
It's source
cheat,
of cholesterol.
oh yeah. But when you cheat, it takes your body a few weeks to get back into ketosis, and then just yeah.
No wonder why keto never worked for me.
Yeah, I mean, when I would cheat, I would go all out, pastas and ice cream and stuff like that. So I don't know what that guy was talking about. I was craving that shit every day.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I will say if you
Discipline.
eat a low sugar diet, don't necessarily like no sugar, but a low sugar diet and not on the regular, things will be outrageously sweet to you. Like when I was successfully losing weight on Weight Watchers, jelly, Smuckers, like in the regular can, I'm like, this shit is too fucking sweet. And I had to buy the lower sugar version because I just wasn't used to it. And then like some pasta sauces, way too sweet. And I'd look at them and they have like, and they've got
the
like
ragu's a
3
Prego.
grams of sugar in them. I don't remember which one.
No, there's one of them. I think it's ragu where it's super sweet. I swear they just dump a cup of sugar in there first, and then they cut half a tomato up and grind it up. It's so sweet.
But it'll
There's
change your taste buds.
There's a chain restaurant called Jollibee, and it's like a Filipino.
It's horrible. I hope it burns down.
Yeah, well,
Filipino food.
the Filipinos,
Not Filipino food though.
Their spaghetti preference is sweet sauce.
It's like sugar. It's like ketchup.
Yeah, it's terrible, but the other stuff was good.
Like
banana ketchup. I love banana ketchup.
You mean
That's
their
the
fried
Filipino
chicken?
thing.
You said
banana ketchup? That's a
Banana
thing?
ketchup. It's a Filipino thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I've also had
It's
chocolate
like ketchup
rice too.
flavored with banana.
Yeah.
It's really good. You wouldn't think
It's-
so, but it's quite delicious.
Still don't think so. Gross.
Well, would you think so?
Go try it.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, 1 point for you, 0 for Philippines. All right. Well, there you go. So people eat proper, eat right, avoid processed food. Just avoid processed food. Eat sugar, whatever. Avoid processed food if you can. If you want cookies, make your own cookies. At least you can control the amount of sugar in your cookies. But try to avoid processed. Don't eat out, fast food. Don't don't go to Trader Joe's because you think it's healthier. Whole Foods is much healthier and double the price.
Triple the price.
Yep. Johnny, give me one piece of advice for the audience. Go.
I don't know. All your advice, I'm not going to listen to it. I'm still going to eat all that stuff. So good.
We need to find our joy.
So Johnny's
where we can.
advice is fuck your diet. Eat your shit.
You only live once.
You only live once. Carlos, your advice for the audience.
I don't got any.
All right, good job.
I suck at dieting. I've been trying so many times that
You suck at everything.
dieting. I just say everything,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
we'll go with that.
Why'd you add that part? You're so stupid. I'm like, wait a second. What does that have to do with my diet?
Actually, I took everything as in his dieting. Like he sucks at everything he tries. That's how I saw it. Not his
Oh,
dieting.
okay. He does.
He does. He said it. We had it here on record. He sucks at dieting. And Laura, your advice to the audience.
Live your joy. Eat that sugar. You go,
Okay.
girl.
So that's Johnny's advice. Just eat it. Who gives a shit. But yours was aimed towards women, our audience of women. So good. Thank you for saying
Yes.
you go, girl. I appreciate that because you changed it up by doing that. Good job. Good job. All right. Well, there we go. So eat healthy if you can. And if you can't, well, whatever. We'll be back here on Nerds Talking Podcast. We'll be right back after the break.
Taco Tuesdays with Nutso and Chuck the Rap Star. Every Tuesday on the Nerds Review Network. Grab a taco, take a seat, pop a burrito, it's gonna get deep. Subscribe and turn on your notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button.
Welcome back to Nerds Talking the Podcast. I'm here with Laura, Johnny, Carlos, and I'm Lafayette. Remember to rate, subscribe, review, turn on notifications, tell your friends. Every Friday, new episodes of Nerds Talking the Podcast. Hey, anybody here have a Blackberry? Anybody? No?
No.
I had one.
Not now. They don't make them anymore, dummy.
Oh, well then why are you asking if anybody has one, dummy?
I said had a Blackberry.
I said that. I said I had one.
Now, but
Not
okay,
now.
that's good for you. I'm talking about Johnny. Johnny
my
said
God.
now. Like Johnny's the one that asked if he had one now.
Johnny's dumb.
No, we've established that the first.
Because of my dieting, or just because I'm? What are you talking about?
Anyway, Johnny, did you have a Blackberry at all ever?
Wait, why am I dumb?
Okay, forget it. I had a Blackberry. Carlos had a Blackberry. It looks like Laura and Johnny didn't have any Blackberries.
No, I did not.
All right. So, fantastic phone. Not gonna lie, I loved it when I had it.
Yeah, but I only
What-
had mine for like a week.
Oh, come on.
What'd you
That's
do to it?
Well, it was actually Hugh got it on the red carpet as a gift. That I can't remember what event it was, and then he tried to sell it on eBay. He couldn't sell it, so because he couldn't sell it, he gave it to me, and I played
Oh.
with it for like a second. Then I sold it. I was able to sell it. And that's about the extent of it. I hated
What
Blackberries. I
year
thought they
was
were
this?
stupid.
Did you give him the money?
2008.
Oh,
I don't know. He gave it to me. I told him I could sell it. He goes, okay, well, if you can, keep it. I
By
sold
then,
it.
Blackberry was over with.
I'm surprised
I
he
mean-
hasn't brought that up like recently. So remember in 08,
Hey, you owe me money, man.
I had one. I
think
loved
it
it.
was. I
Yeah.
think it was that BlackBerry Pro, the one that everybody returned.
Ah,
the
yeah.
one that didn't
Ah.
work, or
One
like
that
towards the
didn't
end of the
work. I
movie.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I
that's-
had one for 3 years for work, and I thought it was great. And they gave me
Did
an
you have the
iPhone.
stylus with it?
No, I didn't have the stylus with mine. No. But it was great. I thought it was fantastic.
Did it have a satisfying click?
It did. It did. And I loved having the keys in front of me and going click, 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 click. And it was fantastic. But we're talking about Blackberries because the movie Blackberry came out recently, starring people. A lot of actually well-known actors. I just don't know them by name.
Oh, good
But-
thing.
I
Glad you came
know-
prepared.
Oh, I never did.
Jay Burchell. I know that one.
Yep. The guy, the one of the main stars from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Glenn Howard.
Lens something.
There you go. And then
Carrie Elwes.
Carrie Elwes was
Oh,
in it. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other individual that was the head of Verizon, he's also a well-known actor. I just don't know.
Oh, I
his
know what
name.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
me
can't
too.
He always plays the
it's
dad, right? That
Saul
guy?
Rubinek. Saul
Yeah.
Rubinek.
Michael Ironside was in there.
Yeah.
Where was Ironside?
He
Who here was the guy who was
He
bullying
was
everybody,
Jon
wasn't he?
Favreau.
yeah,
looking dude.
exactly.
Yeah.
But a lot of good actors in the movie. It's the story of BlackBerry, the phone, and how it came to be, and how it became a dominant phone in the cell phone world. Actually, at one point, it was owned by 45% of cell phone consumers, and it was just dominant. It was the very first phone to do. Well, was it the first phone?
The
to
very
do
first
emails?
smartphone.
It was
Yep.
really the first smartphone, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the way that not just the phone, the technology behind what they did to make everything work and how to, get more out of the system because they only were on Verizon and how to get more out of the Verizon. But anyway, we'll talk about the movie Blackberry. We'll start with Johnny. Johnny, the movie Blackberry. What'd you think? And did you enjoy it?
Thought it was a great movie. It was very nostalgic. It brought you back to the 90s and early 2000s. I never had a BlackBerry, but I just remember the back and forths with having a cell phone in general. The gimmicks all the companies would do. Oh, you get a cell phone for 1 penny. I'm like, all right, that's great. And then all you got to do is $30 a month for 250 minutes, and there's peak hours, and it's 10 cents per text and all that stuff. And man, I remember just getting into so much trouble as far as the overages. It was basically like Blockbuster on the phone because of all the
text
fees.
messages.
Yeah, it was man.
That time
wasted a lot of money on that.
How bad are those times where the peak, like it was free after 9 p.m. You're like,
right, and at first it's great because you're like, oh, that's my peak time to talk. Like all the hoes come out at 9, and this
all
and
the
that.
hoes come out at 9.
Yeah.
And that's why Verizon did that. They knew what time the hoes came out.
I mean, I remember back in the day, I had a cell phone, and it was like you would pay roaming charges and all that stuff. That it brought me back to that, but I didn't have a BlackBerry, so I didn't know. Like, it was actually pretty cool. Like, just the way they were describing it in the movie. Like, if you had a BlackBerry, somebody else had a BlackBerry, you can do free text messages as long as everyone had a BlackBerry. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. And I don't know. I think if I would have known how good BlackBerry was, I might have gotten one back in the day. But at the time, it seemed like a very exclusive thing, or one of those things where people,
important people had it.
Yeah, or people who thought they were cool had it, type of thing.
Yeah.
So I just didn't want to fall into that crowd.
And you didn't want to be seen as cool. I get it.
I didn't want to be seen.
You're a sad American. You don't need to be cool.
Yeah, but the movie was great. I thought Jay, what's his last name? Burchell?
I think that's how you say
it. He did a really good job. I don't know if you guys thought this when I saw what the character and his hair choice. I thought he was Nathan Shelley from Ted Lasso.
Good old Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, evil Nate.
Evil Nate's different than friendly Nate.
Yeah, but it was man, it was so what a crazy time, right? The early 2000s, and like all the stuff that they can get away with, and it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I didn't know the story behind it, and it just made me feel sad for BlackBerry at the very end, because they went from being the top of the food chain to just
the pioneers of it all.
Yeah, and then Apple just came in and wrecked shop.
Oh yeah, ate their lunch, as they say.
Yeah, and I mean, I was looking up, the history of BlackBerry and all that stuff from my iPhone. I mean, that's just
that's not cool, bro.
That's not cool.
Pour salt on the wound, buddy. Yeah. Sprinkle that in there.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, the last BlackBerries were made in 2022, and they don't make anymore. Yeah. And still with the keypad too.
2022. Wow, really?
Yeah.
They're
really
I
nice
feel like they tried to just make a nostalgic comeback. The Motorola Razr did that.
Yeah, I know.
A few years back. And had it not been like, if it was one of the times where I needed a phone, I might have got it, because I love me some Motorola Razr.
I had the Razr as well.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I
had the knockoff, but yeah.
What was the knockoff?
Katana.
Okay, you're right.
Ooh, that sounds better than a Razr.
The Razr was cooler.
I had a real katana.
No, you know what? Just knock it off.
And yeah. I chopped up fruit with it.
Did you? You tried to chop ice cream?
Fruit Ninja, exactly.
So what's your rating?
Movie was great. I give it a solid 4.
All right.
Maybe even a 4.5.
Whoa, we move on to Laura. Laura, your take on BlackBerry the movie.
In general, I liked it. I was a little bit confused about the film. Like, what was it supposed to be? Because everything is turned up to 11. The Glenn, whoever, he's like such an asshole. And then the nerds are such nerds. And Jay Baruchel is such like a, meek tech guy. Like they're caricatures kind of real people. Like fucking Doug goes into a pitch meeting with a Doom t-shirt on and a sweatband.
Oh, well, Doug's an idiot.
Does that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and that's what I'm like. I was kind of confused. I'm like, is this supposed to be a comedy? It felt a little bit like it might trying to be an SNL skit, but then the more you get into it, like, it is a good story. And I didn't like the mockumentary style where it wasn't a mockumentary style movie, but the way they shot it, like, was so shaky cam and like so many quick pans, and that kind of stuff doesn't normally bother me, but I was like, all right, this is kind of hard to watch. I'm not going to say it made me nauseous, but like, it was definitely shakier than I'm normally into. Under the good, I did really like it. It is a good story. It is very nostalgic. You do really feel for these guys in the sense that they did really kind of get fucked, and I loved Glenn, whatever his name is, character. I was just like, this is the guy you clearly desperately needed in this company. Like, he came in and told all of them to sit down and shut the fuck up, and I'm like, yes, because this guy is gonna make you a millionaire. Like, because they were
Do you guys
so
ever get yelled at
fucking
for being on the
stupid
internet? Like, I don't know, in your
at
household
work. Oh yeah.
or at work?
Oh,
Even?
at home. Oh, constantly.
Get the fuck off the internet.
No.
Yeah. Constantly. The thing that he said that when he goes into the pitch meeting with Jay Bruchel, and they're like, "Do you want a water?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "No, don't take the water. Thirst is a sign of weakness."
He was a
Cracked
great
me up.
character. He was a great
Yeah,
character.
I mean, it was just it was fun to watch, and I was happy for Doug in the end. If he sold his shares at the highest amount, good for Doug. You take cash out when the time is right. That's all
One
you
of the
need.
richest men in the world.
Yeah, good for
Yeah,
him.
yeah. So,
I mean, I liked it. I'll give it a 3.5.
all right, there you go, Carlos. Blackberry, starring the guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It was actually I had no idea Blackberry was built in my own hometown, Waterloo. Yeah, and I had two friends that hung on to Blackberry till the very end. They refused to let go of the Blackberry. They wouldn't go to Apple. They wouldn't go to Android. They just refused to let go. Lafayette knows them both. Mitch refused to let go of his Blackberry because he thought it was so cool. And the whole clicking thing, how Mike.
Mike was he's the founder of Blackberry, yeah.
Yeah. He said everybody loved the click. I hate the click. I turn the click off on my iPhone because I hate that stupid sound. I don't want to hear the clicking of the keyboard. Then my other buddy, Rob, who still lives in Waterloo, he hung on to his till the very end as well. He probably held on to it till 2022. But he loved his Blackberry. And I always thought they were for pretentious assholes. I thought because everybody who had one, because to me, everyone who had one was like, like a lawyer or a businessman or something like that.
Yeah, better than you.
Younger, when you were younger, when I first got a cell phone, you didn't have a Blackberry. You had a cell phone, right? Or a pager, right? This thing did it all because I didn't need emails. I wasn't paying attention to emails. I don't care about the emails. But anyway, back to the movie. I thought Laura was right. Jim, is it? He said, well, how did you say his name? Balls. Well, how do you say his last name?
It's
Ball silly.
We'll go Jim. Jim, he was needed for that company. If it wasn't for him, Blackberry would never have gotten off the ground. Ever. I mean, the guy was such a dick, but he was pointing you in the right direction, right? And then Doug was just a hanger on. Doug is lucky that he was friends with Mike. That's why he's the richest man in the world, because Mike finally told him what he really was from the beginning. Useless. I don't know if was Doug even an engineer? Was he just really just
no, he was an engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like Laura said, I bet you till this day he has that long hair and that stupid headband.
No, I saw pictures of that.
Like when he attended that Verizon meeting, he had a suit on, but he had a stupid headband on. That character bugged the shit out of me. But good for him that he got out. Well, he didn't get out; he was fired. So good for him that he got fired when he did. But I did like the story of the Blackberry. Mike and his engineering team are the founders of the smartphone, and everything they did to make this thing work when it started jamming networks. And they turned the phone actually into little servers, and that's how you can get these things to work as many as you could. I thought it was a great story. I like stories like this where you find out things you never found out before. So yeah. But with Laura, I'd give it a 3.5. But I thought it was funny how Jim, after he's like all the work he did to stop the hostile takeover, good for him because Palm Pilots are garbage.
Yeah, they are.
But after he stopped that, I don't think he cared anymore. He just wanted to do his thing. He wanted to buy the Penguins, and he wanted to move them to Hamilton, and everything was him. He was ignoring everybody, and then all the stock deals he made, which were illegal, and he avoided jail time. Good for him. But yeah, 3.5.
All right, there you go. Yeah, Blackberry. Watch this movie if you get a chance. It is really fascinating. The fact that was it U.S. Robotics who ordered the modems and claimed they didn't work, and then they wanted the Blackberry, and they were like, "No, you can't have that shit."
And that was such an awesome moment in the movie where he's on the phone and he's like, he just hangs up and he's like, "You got something fucking big, like this. We're gonna make $1 million."
But it was pretty obvious
yeah.
in that scene. U.S. Robotics just cloned their modems. They stole the idea. That's all they did.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they didn't work when we got them. Oh, okay, sure. And just everything about the movie was fascinating. Everything. What was the original name of the phone? Do you guys remember? It wasn't Blackberry. It was
Pocket
something
Link.
really. Pocket
Link.
Link. That's right, Pocket Link. And remember the first one they made for the meeting with Verizon?
Calculator put together.
It was
deal.
It was a Game Boy screen with like a calculator to it or some shit. It was fascinating. The whole thing was fascinating, from how it built up to where they took it to how they figured out Verizon's network, and really Mike did it all himself. Even though they hired those guys to come in and help him, Mike was always the guy that figured it out. And Mike's obsession with trying to create an iPhone himself, and he just couldn't figure it out at all. And like you guys said, when he came out with the Storm, the phone was supposed to be the iPhone killer, didn't work at all. They got shipped a bunch of shit phones from China, and it just didn't fucking work. It's a very fascinating movie. And like I said, I had one for 3 years, and it was good fun. The little roller pad worked fantastic. You know, it's basically a mouse pad. And if you like the little clickety clack and you were good at typing, it was fantastic. But the screen was way too small. It was almost round, just the way it was shaped. And either way, I'll give it a movie a 4. Give it a 4. Like I said, it's a good movie. I mean, I could watch it again. It's a good movie.
Did you ever know anyone to have one of those? Was it Nextel? It was basically like a walkie-talkie.
No, like
I never knew anybody, but God, they were all around me, and it drove me fucking fruit.
Oh
never
my
knew
God.
anybody that had a
everywhere.
Nextel.
It's like, bloop, and then, oh, what are you doing? Bloop, having a sandwich.
What up, dog?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the commercial? The what up?
It was.
Dog?
The commercial was like they hit each other up. What up, dog? What up, dog?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Does anybody else miss hard keyboards? Because I do.
Wait, give me like an example.
Keyboards.
Like instead of
like
the
well, I never had one.
Wait,
well, I had the
on
keypad,
a phone,
like the 9 key.
No, like the QWERTY keyboard on phones.
Oh,
Because
you mean similar to Blackberry?
Yeah.
No, I don't miss it. For somebody to use a Blackberry for 3 years,
it.
and then my work gave me the iPhone. I was like, oh, this is so much better. I'm like,
I miss it.
It's again,
you can make it go away. Like Blackberry's keypad, you can't make it go away. It took up so much room on the phone.
I have one of those slide ones, so it would look like
Did you
this,
have a
and
sidekick?
then it would.
like
No, it wasn't a sidekick, but it would just like slip up.
know
Or
what you
no,
mean.
no, it was thumb. You would flip it up, and then you would just do this.
Yeah. You could. Was it
Oh
the one
God,
that slid?
that was so awesome.
The one that slid up, or the one that you flip? Oh, slid up. Yeah.
No, it wasn't the flip up. It was the slide up.
That's what I mean.
God,
slide
that
up.
phone was awesome.
Well, like I said, they're good to be. It's right there in front of you, and you're so used to that, to a keypad, and it's laid out just like a laptop. It's fast.
I feel like I was better at texting.
It's because you're using both your thumbs. You don't do that. Everybody texts with one finger typically, right?
You're right. Yeah.
Remember that was in the movie when the guy was using it in the Verizon
He was trying
meeting?
to chicken peck.
Yeah, he was chicken pecking, and he's like, no, use your thumbs. And he was like, oh shit. And it was super easy for him. He was like, oh, hell yeah, I can type super fast now. Like I said,
some phones are too big. Like the iPhone, when I first got the iPhone 13 Max, it was too big. I couldn't reach across the screen.
It's the Pro edition?
I can't reach the A.
Yeah, the Max Pro.
So you bragging about how much money you got?
It's like, I think my thumb actually has stretched since, because I can now reach the other side of the screen.
I like how that's a burden in your life.
You've evolved.
Yeah, he's evolved. He's mutated.
First world problems, man. They're a real thing.
Yeah, that's his thing. That somebody questions them.
Yeah, I'm
what
a
seems to be
mutant.
the
My
problems
thumb
in the
is longer.
world?
Oh my God, look at that thumb. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I'll tell you what the problems in the world are. Number one, probably hunger, but close second, the fucking keypad on iPhones. Close second. Like what?
There's hunger because you can't order from DoorDash.
Yeah, I can't order DoorDash.
I
The
can't
poor-
order Arby's because I
Yeah.
can't click the A.
Yeah. So that's the only reason why hunger's up there, but it's probably because of the iPhone. Like, stupid. You're stupid. That brings us on to spam text messages on your phone. Do you get them? Do you respond to them? Even spam calls? And or do you just block them? And what kind of messages do you typically get if you get them? Johnny, we'll start with you. Do you get spam messages or calls, and do you respond to them? Do you ever talk to the people or text them?
I don't think I've ever texted. I mean, sometimes I'll pick up the phone and then they try and sell me something, and maybe the first couple of times I'm very honest and I'll listen to their pitch, and it's a 10-minute phone call. But then after a while, I'm like, nope, sold the house. Well, what about any debt? Nope, don't have any debt. Do you have family? Maybe you can buy insurance. Nope, all my family's dead. All right, take care. And then now I mean, it's just I've given up on the spam emails, because there's always the unsubscribe button, but then
that doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Bullshit.
I think
I won so many gift cards at Home Depot.
Yeah, I get a lot of those too, and then I get a lot of solar ones, and
Solar. What the fuck is up with solar? I get the same shit.
I don't know.
Solar panels. You mean to explain that to you in another segment? What solar panels?
No, I mean,
okay.
why are we all getting this spam email about solar panels?
It's all about government rebates for the companies. You know what I'm saying? It's all a scam for using the government for their money. Johnny, continue.
No, that's it. I mean, like I said, I mean, I at first I would start with listening to them, just like maybe like say a Jehovah's Witness. Like the first couple of times, it was like I'd have a conversation with them, talk about Jesus and all that, and then take the pamphlets, and then that was it. Then after a while, it was like, nope, which one is opposite to you? That's me. I'm a devout opposite of Jehovah's Witness, or I just don't even open the door.
Scientology. Got it.
Scientology. Yeah, I'm all about it. So yeah. Market, I mean, that's got to be a soul-sucking occupation, just to be a telemarketer. And
how about you, Laura? Do you get any spam or anything that you're like, please just leave me alone?
Constantly. Right now I'm going through my junk email, and always my favorite are the ones that are related to my penis. Your
Well, wait, stop first. Stop. About your penis.
I can't get it.
What does it? What does it say?
Your penis hit her magic spot.
Boom! John, forward that to Johnny.
I also saw one on there that said Vietnam Veterans of America.
Yep.
Yeah, if you could forward that to me. I mean, I'm not a Vietnam vet, but I am Vietnamese, so I think I might qualify.
In America too.
In America.
Yeah.
I mean, all this stupid shit. The text messages, though, that's the one that really get me like annoyed, pissed out of me. I'm like, this is my private line. It feels so intrusive for some reason.
How did you get this number?
Yes, to be texted versus like a marketing call, telemarketing call. We've all come to expect it. Emails, well, of course we're gonna get them. I have my junk email, filters set. But the text messages, they feel very personal and very intrusive. I get a lot of them around election times. I don't know how or why these people have gotten my phone number, but good God, I'm just like, stop, unsubscribe. Every time I get them, drives me nuts. And then I got one maybe a month or so ago. And I was like, how did I get on this list? And it was, I don't remember the name of the organization. It was like, Missouri is enacting anti-LGBTQ legislation and we need your help now. And I'm like, well, you're knocking on the wrong door. Like, Stop. Unsubscribe.
What kind of help are we talking about, though?
No idea.
Interesting. All right,
No
well,
idea.
there you go. Carlos, you get text messages. I know that. And you do respond to them time to time. So give us an example. And if you have one of those saved on your phone, read it to us.
Well, I'm tired of, because I kept getting text messages and it was always, hey, Annie, it's me, Linda. Remember me? And I'm like, no, sorry, wrong number. And then it's, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. And then I was like, no bother, just wrong number. And then that's when they think they threw their hook, right? They think they got you. And I'm like, oh, you sound like a nice person. You want, and then they try to get you going on. I'm like, nope, I'm done with this one. I got tired of them. So I think the best response I had was someone's just said hello. And I knew it wasn't a number I knew. It wasn't even a local area code. I didn't know the area code, but they said hello. And my answer was, thank God. I didn't think you were going to contact me. The fat one won't fit in the wood chipper and he won't stop screaming. I know you said no guns, but I have no choice. That was my response. I didn't hear anything again afterwards.
Dude, that was me that texted you. I was so scared.
No.
Trying to get to dinner. No, that's funny. Like if I feel like the next couple that I get, it's gonna be like, oh, hello. And then I'm just gonna respond with show me your tits.
And you know what? The sad
Guy
part
or
is,
girl. I don't care.
they'll just keep going with the conversation as if they haven't read
They will,
That's
like you
how they
never
do
said
it, as if
anything.
they didn't read anything. Because I get them all the time. Like one I got
That's a
here,
robot then, right?
Well,
probably a bot. Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
it says, excuse me, this is Rebecca. Is this Mr. Liam's number? And I wrote back that Mr. Liam was in a horrible car accident yesterday and died from cancer. I'll let his family know that you have Down syndrome, and I'll get back to you. Then she wrote back, "Oh my God, sorry. I thought this was Mr. Liam's number. I hope you don't mind. What is your name?" I wrote back, "I do mind. I was in the middle of dismemberment, and now he's trying to crawl away from me, and he only has one leg, and now I have to use a gun. You dumb bitch. Thanks, Rebecca, for nothing." And she didn't write me back. Rebecca's like, "Oh fuck. What did I just?"
I think bitch was probably the word. They're like, nope, he's not interested. That was the
Yeah.
keyword flag.
But I get them
to
all the time.
say
I
no.
love
I feel like
responding.
Rebecca like was in the cubicle. Hey boss, can you read this real quick?
Should we
call somebody? Yeah.
But the ones that I also get the one that say your Netflix account is canceled. Click on this link. I'm like, I don't even have Netflix, man, but thank you.
Forward that to me.
You can say, I'll send it to Lafayette.
I get that all the time too. Somebody hacked your Apple account. I was like, oh, that's sad. I don't use it, but okay.
I'll get those junk mails like that, and it's like,
Oh,
dear
yeah.
customer, but customer is spelled
Yeah.
with a K.
With a
and,
K.
like there's hella misspellings and commas.
Or there's
in
like a
wrong
weird
places.
space where there shouldn't
they're
be
using
one, and
Google
you're like,
Translate
really?
to get a hold of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Just
you
doesn't
guys
work
had
well.
the message where it says your like Amazon package can't be delivered or processed? You know, call
Yeah.
this number.
All the time. All
It's
the
on
time.
hold. So I call it
Mhm.
one time, like, what's going on? Like, my friend. Okay, listen. We have an iPad order here for Amazon, and we cannot release until you give me a new credit card number. And I was like, I didn't order an iPad though. Oh, you did? I see it right here. So okay, hold on, let me open my account. Nope, I got nothing. You know you have one. You will give me card number. Like he was getting pissed. And I was like, no, I don't have one. I don't have anything on order. And he just hung up. And I was like, Rebecca. And it was.
You know what? There was one spam email that almost got me. It was a really well done one. And it was for Canada Goose parkas. Are you familiar with Canada Goose parkas?
Canada Goose, yeah.
They're like $800.
Yeah, they're really expensive down feather parkas. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like they're like what people use to climb Mount Everest with.
Mhm,
And
mhm, mhm.
I am always cold. And so
use
I've
ropes.
always wanted a Canada. Yeah, well, they do use that. But I've always wanted one because I'm always cold. And I'm like, if I get this coat, I'll never be cold again. But I've always just like stared at them online because I'm not paying fucking $800 for a coat. And I got an email that was like, Canada Goose sale. And I clicked on it and the email like looked good, like slick, like an actual thing. And I clicked in and I looked around and like it looked exactly like their site. but the coats were so cheap. They were like $200. I was like, wait a minute. And then I like
Canada duck
checked
goats.
I checked the URLs and I don't remember what it was, but I was like, you fuckers, you almost got me. If I would have put my credit card number, Jesus
You'd have been
Christ.
so fucked.
I know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. They're fun to respond to, I think. They're just fun to respond. I love getting the text messages, and I used to get the car warranty one all the time. That was my favorite. And those are just fun. They're a blast. So yeah. Carlos, do you have any more for us by any chance that you may have saved?
No, I saved one. I think it was your response though. Where'd it go? It's hello, Barry. Oh shit! I haven't heard from you since Kuwait. I thought you were dead after that hooker used that dildo on you. The screaming was horrifying. I just got out of there. How's your mom doing?
He didn't respond back. He didn't respond. He was like, what the fuck?
Now I wish I did get these. This sounds fun. I don't get anything like this.
They're so much fun.
Well, now I just don't have time. I just don't have patience for them anymore. So I just send them like the middle finger emoji and like call it a day. Done.
Well, what I do is I hit the microphone and records, it texts your voice whenever you say. So that's how I respond to them real quick. So yeah, I just say some wild shit and they're like, I'm not gonna respond back to this guy. I'm not gonna get any credit card out of this fella. Yeah, they're fun though. They're fun.
But I always wondered, I don't play long enough, but I always wondered with the so-called girls, they go, oh, you sound like a nice person. Tell me about yourself and blah, blah. I'm like, I wonder how long they'd try to, fish you in, reel you in until they finally ask for something.
Just go for it next time. Just make a bunch of shit up.
Go for it.
Be our test dummy.
Report back. Yeah, report back. This will be a new segment on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. And then send a picture of Joey Valentine as your picture. That's how to trust her true love.
Yeah.
Because
if she still wants to meet it up, that's fucking love.
Oh, then she's sad. You know what I'm saying, dog?
She is. Yeah, she's on the sad diet, and she's on the
sad diet. She likes sad men on the sad
even
diet.
in Braille, Joey.
Wow. Even in Braille, he's fat. Wow.
You think in Braille, like, it's dots and stuff. You think fat is like just a really big dot. Just like, oh,
is this paid
you're fat?
It's massive. I love when people ask, like, why is there Braille at a drive-thru? For like ATMs and all that. Well, why is there Braille at an ATM?
Because you can walk up to an ATM.
It's the same machine.
ATM.
No, I know, but there's one in the front of the bank.
How do you know where to find the Braille stuff?
Yeah, that's another thing too. How do blind
I
people
would just stand next to the ATM with some Braille, with just a little piece of Braille. Once they reach out,
make it read. Give the guy to your right your money.
Yeah,
I'm done. What? Would you rather be born there? Would you rather be blind or deaf?
Deaf.
Like deaf, right? Exactly.
Without any question. We
Right?
are such sight-based creatures.
It would suck to miss out on music and whatnot, but my goodness. Wait, Carlos is laughing. He must have a good one about being blind or deaf. And he's holding it into himself. He can't even get it out. I'm waiting.
He's cracking himself up.
Right,
over
he's
here.
laughing by himself. We're like, say it already.
It's gonna be a letdown. It's
It
gonna
is,
be a
too. It's not gonna
letdown
be
because there's
good.
no
This
way
is a
it's gonna be
build-up.
this good.
Hold on. Shh. Everybody quiet. He's laughing to himself.
No, I can just.
Okay. Good enough. We'll wait. Uh-huh. He's totally red now and he's crying.
Compose yourself.
Yeah.
God.
Get a hold of yourself.
I can just imagine being deaf and trying to do this show. That's why. Hey, guys!
Jesus Christ!
Wow. You guys all got that right. First of all, why would a deaf guy be on the show? That's number one.
Say how jealous I am right now of Carlos's like complete laugh attack. I haven't had one of these in years, and watching you have it is making me miss it.
But you see how insensitive he is right now to all
I
our
don't
deaf
care.
listeners.
It's the joy. It's the
I
joy
feel like
that he
this
feels.
is one of those things where everyone in the car gets arrested. I'm like, I was just a passenger.
Did you just,
And then like I could just see Carlos as a driver. Hey guys!
I know. They just let me drive to the pit time.
What's going on?
Like, sir, they let you dive for the perp time? Yeah. Okay, good enough. Move along. There's an ATM down the street.
And then I'm like, officer, I was in the backseat the whole time telling him to slow down. But
But
nope, I'm arrested
He
too.
just won't listen to me, goddammit. What is he, deaf? That's a deaf guy what his favorite podcast is. Anyway, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in to Nerds Talking the Podcast. Before we go, though, the 90-second Laura rant. Hope you're ready, Laura. The rant starts in 3, 2, 1.
why the fuck do we have to pay for passports? Because I am getting ready to renew my passport because I'm going to go to Mexico in October, and I need to pay $130 to renew my goddamn passport. And I think that is bullshit. I am a resident of this country. There's no reason why I need to pay my country for the right to leave and return my own motherfucking country. And I would say, like, people are like, oh, there's processing fees. I'm like, okay, fine. The administrative task needed to, like, I don't know, background checks or whatever they do for a passport, make sure you're a citizen. No way, that's $130 fucking dollars. So fuck you, U.S. government.
Let me tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Okay, here we go. We got
Why?
an explanation. He's gonna
Say
do
that
it.
you didn't pay for a passport.
that's
Say you went into these
disappointing.
foreign countries and you try to come back and they ain't gonna let you back. You have to pay them a fee now. You want to go back home? Now you got to pay us $300.
That is actually true.
When I could have just
That's
paid you
true.
$130 from the beginning, I can go in and out of any country I want to because I'm American. But because you didn't pay, now every country you step into, they're going to rob you for what's in your wallet and in your savings account. Thank you very much, Uncle Sam. I should have paid $130 on.
You guys.
That was a
His
good
son
one.
just
That's such a
muted
good one.
it.
His
was
son
good
just
timing,
muted the
Keon.
I
mic.
just muted his ass.
And
His
then
son's
Carlos like, hey, hey guys, what you, hey,
Oh, that was
what are you
funny.
doing?
Here's the thing though. I'll give you a quick story. I went to Cancun and or Cabo. I don't know which one it was. Doesn't matter. And on your passport when you go there, they give you like a little receipt to stamp to they usually staple it to your passport.
Right.
Well, they didn't staple it to mine, so I lost it right away. I didn't even have it.
Oh, well, yeah,
So
who
when
wouldn't?
Right. So when I get back to the airport to leave, they're like, sir, you don't have your little thingamajiggy. I was like, well, what are you talking about? What are you talking? Like, I didn't know what he was talking about because he never like stapled it, so I never saw it. I don't know what you need this piece of paper and you need to go get it now. You have to go get it signed over there, blah, blah, blah. I was like, how am I going to do that? My flight's in like an hour and a half. Oh, well, I tell you what, sir, you give me $150 American dollars and I'll give you this piece of paper. And I was like, motherfucker. This is the crazy thing. This is one Mexican police officer in the airport in a terminal where no one's at by himself, where I have to go run all the way across to another terminal, get the money, run all the way back, give him the money. He finally gives it a piece of paper, and I catch my flight with like 20 minutes left.
Oh, so you paid the
Yeah.
$150.
Oh, yeah.
I totally would have paid it too. Yeah.
Or else
but
I'd
you
be
don't even
renting
want
out
to pay
jet
$130.
skis.
You don't even want to pay $130.
Yeah,
$150.
exactly. And you're ranting. Actually, I just paid $300.
Touche.
My issue is not, I understand why we all need passports. That's not what I'm saying. I understand why we all need passports. What I don't understand is why the government is charging me such an outrageous amount to provide it.
Because who's going to pay for Planned Parenthood? All those fees for everything. Do you understand that yet? It's called taxing your ass, bitch.
Well, then, whatever. There's a very small percentage of us who freaking get passports in anyway. So I don't know. It's just annoying and it pisses me off. And that's my rant. I'm sticking by it.
As a non-American citizen, I got to update my passport often.
It's cheaper than a Canadian passport. It's $300.
It's $300 and I get it for 10 years. So
that's true though.
You're not an American citizen?
I'm not an American citizen. I am from the land where they built the Blackberry. So
is that Carlos? Same with you?
Waterloo.
They're brothers.
I know, but like you're not like.
No, I became an American citizen because
he's a dual.
I'm a dual citizen. Don't tell the U.S. government though; they don't appreciate.
He's a dual. Citizen.
Yeah, I know they don't.
It doesn't
like
work
My
both
friend
ways.
is a dual.
Yeah, they
my
frown
friend
on that. But
and
everybody
also,
else is like, it's cool.
Only 3 of us here can vote legally. 1 illegally votes every time.
You?
And that's the Asian fella. All right, that's our show, everyone.
What? No, you're the illegal voter.
All right, good enough.
Good comeback.
No, you are.
I know you are.
The Chewbacca defense.
Chewbacca defense.
That was pretty good. All right, that's our show, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Nerds
Wait,
Talking
hold
the
on.
podcast. Wait,
$130 is.
oh,
I mean, I'm just wondering, Laura. Like, should it be a one-time fee and then?
Yeah, you know what? That's another thing. Give us a solution. Give us a solution.
Oh, yes, that is my solution. $130, one-time fee. You need to renew it, so you have to do, show that you're still a citizen or whatever. Exactly. Well, no, you have to pay every time you renew your driver's license too.
But it's like $30.
Yeah,
What?
but it's like $30.
Yeah, it's like $30 though. You're right though. It should be just cheaper in general.
Yeah.
Or
But
they're always
gonna-
longer, 10 years, like Canadian passport.
They're always going to raise the price on you.
No, American passports are 10 years.
They
5
are 10 years. They're 5 or 10.
No.
You got to choose. The more you pay, the more you pay, the more you get years out of it.
I always did 10. So.
You know what's funny is my cousin. He's from France, and when he came here, he was probably like 24 at the time, but their passports were good for a long time. And the picture that he had his passport, and he was a little kid basically. Like we'd go to a bar, and he's like, "Here you go." They're like, "What the fuck is this?" It was this little Asian kid, and he's like, "In France, this is the passport. This is what we have." And I mean. Yeah, it worked.
Your cousin has that accent too.
Yes,
he sounds just like
awesome.
him. Just dead nuts.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I thought it was his cousin for a second there.
I thought so too. Oh, we have a special guest from France. So, oh shit, good job, Johnny. All right, there you go. Laura fucking hates traveling or passports or other countries. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out next time. Thanks for tuning in, Nerds Talking the Podcast. For Laura,
Bye.
for Carlos,
Bye-bye.
for Johnny.
130 is not bad to renew a passport.
And I'm Lafayette. Thanks for tuning in to Nerds Talking the Podcast. See you next time. He's right. That's kind of cheap. That's kind of cheap. Oh well.
All right, I get it. I'm cheap.
Yeah, you'll survive. Hey guys. See you next time.